does start to play a very major part.
So, 12 metres. Remember, the centre of the boat lane to the boy is only 11.5, so a lot of stretching to do, a lot of pressure across the weights at up to 70 miles an hour. Camille Duval, 12 metres the rope length.
Not a very good start, but she had a tremendous turnaround too, which got it back. She ran this in the preliminary rounds, and she looks as though she's going to run it again. She is a fine, fine slalom skier, and safely around all 6 boys now through the exit gate.
So, Camille Duval, the reigning world slalom champion, on her mettle and defending her title in the best possible way, as the rope length is now shortened. 11.25 metres only. And remember, the world record is 4 boys at 11.25. This was how she reached it.
Camille is a very tall skier, seems to be moving her body all over the place, but because she is that much taller, then it does make itself more apparent. Using her full length and height to stretch out to the side, turning on her good side, which is a turn on boys number 2 and 4, by virtue of the fact she's skiing right foot forward, able to make up ground that she tends to lose on 1, 3 and 5, which is her worst side.
Well, by my calculations, I make it that Camille, bearing in mind that the preliminaries and the finals taken together decide the championship, she needs to be at least a boy and a half over 11.25 metres, unofficially that is, to make it to, in which Dina reached 2.5 boys on this 11.25 metre rope length that Camille Duval is now attempting. So here she comes, and all to play for. Camille Duval, the reigning world slalom champion in the ladies' event. This is round 1, and it looks as though that may be enough.
She definitely just skied for number 2 there, came around number 2 and stood up, took the pull, and skied to the weight to get the full 2 boys scored. Now that's an interesting thing to do, knowing that there's 1 skier behind her. Camille obviously feels that she, Kim Laskoff, will not get up to the sort of performance height of standard that these skiers have just reached and beat her.
So Camille Duval, 2 boys at 11.25 metres.
Camille had a really bad start around 1. She actually did very well to get to boy number 2. Coming into it, she had to make that split-second decision as to whether she should try for 3 or not. She chose just to ski for 2 boys and back to the boat weights.
Well, what a moment for this newcomer to World Championship skiing. Kim Laskoff, can she control body and mind and take her to that title? Still quite feasible for her to do so with that lead she had from the preliminary rounds, but not on this occasion, as she lost it quite early on the 12-metre pass.
Kim is actually making sort of signs to the boat driver or the boat judge there that she did encounter some waves around boy number 2. It certainly did appear that as she